Welcome back to another episode of the Straw Man Podcast. As of course, it is your
Yo.
boy Cash, along with my brother.
Wagwan. Wagwan.
How was your week, brother? How are we feeling today?
My week was good, man. My week was good. Um, I just ended my first year of my acting school, acting academy, studio school. I don't know what the fuck to call it, but yeah, we just ended our first year, man. A lot of emotions, a lot of heads held high.
Okay, I see you looking more spiritually sound.
Okay.
Especially with the glasses on today.
I take that. I take it. I take it. Spiritually sound. Wow. You have a way with words. You have a way with words, young man.
And I just want to, well, let's talk about acting. So, what transformative things have you felt have happened in your life since you've got into
Um,
acting? Because I know that you have to tap into different types of emotions, and what type of things did that wake up inside of you?
so, as a black man in America, we're very closed off and we have a lot of walls of security and just before, we reach the surface or not the surface or, the inner workings of how we really feel. And what I learned that is in acting you know, you have to really put all the walls down and my brain's not working pretty good right now. My
All
brain's
right.
not working pretty good right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a morning episode. I ain't eat no breakfast. But we here. You know what I'm saying? I could just tell by how I'm firing off, like my shit not all the way there. But there's a lot of walls and it's you constantly have to train your vulnerability and we have this we have this security with our emotions and how we feel towards things. So learning to disarm that and use that, to just deliver the best art.
So how long did it take you to start being comfortable being like vulnerable? Like how long did it take you? Like weeks, months?
I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it now. I mean, there's been stages of vulnerability that I have passed or thresholds that I've been able to go past, but I'm still working on that. But I mean, I've come a long way. I think the people in my class would say I've come a long way, and I would say that for a lot of the people in my class as well. Um, but that's we a lot of us are New Yorkers, so as New Yorkers, you have that extra callous, you know, with your mentality or in your mentality. So it's breaking that wall down is just it's a learning process.
Can you recall like a specific experience or exercise that was like a moment of awakening for you? Because I remember you had told me something about you went to like some type of restaurant or something where you had to sing your order and stuff like that. Like, was there any like specific moment where you was like, "Wow, I made a big change"?
So people in class were saying that it was when I cried during one of these activities. Yeah, it was something that I actually went through. My brother, he plays soccer, and one of his teammates a few years ago, his little brother passed away. He fell into the East River. Um, while at Randall's Island, while they had a game, and they weren't able to recover his body for a couple days. So I spoke on that during my activity. Um, it was like crafted behind that scenario that had happened. So I had to just recapture the emotions that I felt that day or hearing that news. Yeah, so that shit hit me. and that was one of the things that niggas was like, oh, yeah, we that day you yeah, and it was a lot of the activity. See, my thing is when I'm doing that activity and I come back and then my classmates be like, I felt like I was watching a movie, or I felt like you were on stage. Or, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. The ultimate compliment is when I come back to my seat and my teacher tells me, or I'm still standing there and my teacher's criticizing us, and she says, I felt like you guys were alone. I'm like, oh yeah, Karen. When my teacher tell me she feel like we was alone, I'm like, oh, we did that. We fucked that shit up. She felt like we were alone. I felt like there was nobody here with you guys. And then people in class would say, no, I felt like I was watching a movie. Like this last scene that I had to do to end the class, go through a range of emotion. It starts out very sensual, you know what I'm saying? She's sitting on my lap, sexy, starts out everything. By the end of the scene, we yelling and screaming at each other, you know what I'm saying? So there were a lot of breakthroughs, but I feel like the first breakthrough was definitely me shedding them tears in front of them niggas. Cause that's not something that I be, you know what I'm saying? I'm really comfortable with doing. Well, I'm not
You
gonna
said
say
you like to cry. You said you love to cry, actually.
I did say that, right? I think all right. Okay. I can't deny it now, because if I said it, then I meant it. But at the same time, I understand what I meant when I said it, and it's not necessarily that I love it, but that my emotions are very open to it, and when I'm alone, there's nothing that could really hinder me from shedding a tear. Like I shed tears in class, nobody knows. I be in class, like, you know what I'm saying, just crying, thinking about shit. It might be something right here, or it might be something right here that took me to somewhere there, and somewhere there got me crying. You know what I'm saying, but
Okay, so have you ever been in a place where you were around, say you were in a toxic environment, like say you with your mans or some shit,
Yeah.
or whatever, and then you started crying and you had to like hold it down?
that's foolish.
How is that foolish?
Cause you're not that you're not. See, okay, so
Cause you saying like you was in class, but niggas didn't know you was crying, but you was crying about something. But I'm saying, like, have you ever been in a situation like you was like out with your mans and like there's a whole bunch of niggas around, or you was out somewhere? Well, it wouldn't really make sense for you to be crying, or it would be uncomfortable for people to see you crying at that time, and you was crying.
that's called emotional unintelligence. Cause one, if you feel a certain way that will get you to that point, I don't think you should be around people anyway. And
Okay, yeah,
being
that's true.
emotionally intelligent would be, I know that I don't feel this certain way, so I'm not finna be around niggas right now, because I could break down at any second. So
Yeah, that's
you
true.
might be emotionally fucking stupid if you get around a group of men and you feel a certain way, then you say, cry.
Alright, but
Nobody want to hear that.
I'm not gonna say that, because some people need to get away from, like, they need to get their mind off of it. And
Dig
then-
it. There are very few instances, and these are instances of fellowship during a time of, or fellowship for the purpose of consoling one of your guys, or, you know what I'm saying, like consoling a group. Like if we gathering because somebody died, cool. We talking about good times, talking about times we had. You might shed a few. Cool. If it's the guy's night out,
You could be scared of hoes. You do that shit, right?
what we doing? Are you good? Matter of fact, get home. Go home. Don't even drive. I'll call you an Uber. Because you fucked up right now. You fucked up. What? What are you talking about? Nah. So, yeah, I'm not a crier everywhere. I'm a crier when nothing's happening and my mind is just, you know what I'm saying, in places. Yeah, man. But I love this. One thing I did learn, I learned that I learned probably like last week, couple weeks of class. I was telling my one of my scene partners that I had, I was telling her that, yo, I knew that coming in, like I liked acting, and I knew that I would be interested in doing it, and you know, I'd have fun at it, right? But I didn't know I loved it until. Did I tell you this last episode?
Yeah, you did, yeah.
I did say that, right?
Yeah.
See, I love that shit, bro. I was like, wait, I done said this before. Yeah, bro, I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, so that was just Man, I fucking love this shit, bro. Yeah. I realized that I love acting. That's what I realized. You know, about second to last week of class, I'm like, nah.
Nah, that's fire. That's great that
Yeah,
you have a
that's
passion.
fire. That's fire. Yeah, word. Yeah, shout out to all the actors, man, and the artists. I'm saying, whatever you doing, I'm saying, and you love it.
Yeah, keep
keep
pursuing your passion. I want to give a shout out too.
Sure.
Shout out to my barber. This nigga be on vacation like 5 times a fucking year, and this is making me very. I don't think that I've got a proper haircut since we started doing this podcast. Think about how long think about how long ago we started this shit. It's been like damn near 2 months.
Yeah, that's
This nigga wanna
wait. I was just telling a girl. She was like, because I was telling her I'm about to cut my hair, and then she's like, "Oh, you should go back. You should like." And I'm like, I'm not about to learn how to cut no hair. And then I was like, you know what? These niggas is making 6 figures nowadays.
Niggas actually.
That's not bad.
I'm not gonna lie.
No, barbers are making money. I was like, yo, when I was growing up, barbers were broke. Barbers had second jobs when I was growing up. Barbers had to leave the barbershop when I was growing up or come into the barbershop. Niggas wasn't opening up. Nah, it was probably one nigga in there that was staying, but he only stayed until 3 other niggas came, and then he left for half the day. But niggas was not in the barbershop 9 to 9, 10 to 10. Like, it wasn't happening.
My girl was
like
just
that.
telling me about one of her friends started talking to a nigga, and she couldn't figure out what job he had. And then he ended up telling her, oh, yeah, I'm a barber. Because we thought he was a tattoo artist, because nigga had mad tattoos. He's like, yo, I'm a barber. And she said that the nigga said, I make $800 a day. And she's like, how the fuck is that possible? I'm like, yo, listen, you're not understanding. A nigga first of all, a regular haircut is like $60.
60? Yo. First of all, I stopped getting haircuts in 2017. I stopped getting haircuts in 2017.
What the fuck does that even mean?
I cut my own hair. I haven't had a barber since 2017.
I thought you just said that. Why would you learn how to cut hair, and then now you're saying you cut your own hair?
Well,
so you gotta pick
because
one.
I was telling her we was in a conversation. I'm like, oh, I'm about to go cut my hair, and then
she was what's
like,
crazy?
Oh, you cut your hair by yourself, and I'm like,
I remember when you first started cutting your hair.
Yeah, you knew me. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you was fucking your shit up for a while too.
Let's not even do that. I wasn't fucking my shit up for a while.
You was fucking your shit up. I remember specifically you came into school and you was like, you haven't cut my own hair. And I'm looking at you and I'm like, And he was like, I think did a little too much, right? I was like, but we wasn't that cool back then, but I remember that for a fact. Now that I'm thinking about it.
You know what? There were some dog days. There were definitely some dog days. I'm not even gonna front. I don't even know how I'm gonna front. Like, nigga, you wasn't. But my first haircut, I got the picture. It's like I took a selfie with my dad. It was Thanksgiving Day, cause barbershop closed and I was just forced to do it. But yeah, you're not lying. There was some tough times. There was some times where, you know, the fade was up a little too high. The line might have been Ezekiel'd. Saying, but
nah, I'll be terrified to cut my own hair. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even need. See, this is my thing. I don't need an ill haircut every time I get a haircut. I just need like a 8 out of 10. I might even get by with like a. Nah, let me not go to 7.5. Like an 8 out of 10, I'm cool.
I do 8 out of 10s, man. I'm great at 8 out of 10 haircuts. One thing about my haircuts is like that. Early on, that I realized, I'm like, my nigga, no matter how good I feel after this haircut or after I take a shower, it's always like after the shower and after I put the do-rag on. But in the barber chair, it's while I'm in the chair, I feel like a superstar.
Yeah.
But for me, when I cut my hair, I got to take a shower, and then, yeah, I basically just had to take a shower. And then after my shower, I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Now we see the levels. We see what you did. You did all right.
I mean, it's different when you have, like, my hair now, when I get out the barber chair.
Barbers push you back, though.
My barber don't push me back.
Yeah,
But when you have waves, when you have short hair, it's kind of harder, though. Because it's like, you have to, like, with me, they just cut my baby hairs. My barber don't touch my hairline. Like, he cut my baby hairs.
Exactly.
So it's like, it's not crazy. And it's like, even if they fuck up on the edge a little bit, I got a little bit of hair, I'm cool. When you have a Caesar, nigga, that shit is front street. Like,
I was just telling my bro, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I want to grow my hair out. Because I feel like this one is way too much maintenance. cut my hair every 9 days. It's too much maintenance, one, and then when it's hot, it's a whole nother issue. I'm
So
good.
what hairstyle you gonna have? Cause niggas that been having waves their whole life always say that.
Niggas
But
that
it's
been
like-
having waves, they always say that, bro. I tried to grow my hair out 2015 when I went to UB. We had a fashion show, and that fashion show is at the end of the fall. September, October. I think I grew my hair out for like 9 weeks, bro. I was like, I'm tired. It's enough.
But what hairstyle you gonna have? Like, what are you gonna go braids?
Yo, I was visualizing myself with dreads last week. I was like, you know what? I wouldn't be, cause I was talking to some girl, and I was she wanted to see me with a beard, and then I started looking at I'm like, I ain't gonna lie to you, my shit was aight. So I'm thinking like, yo, I grow the beard out, grow the hair out, might be some, but then again, you're gonna look rough for a minute.
Yo, let me tell you something about growing your hair.
I'm good on that.
I cut my hair last year, April. I had dreads. Long dreads. I had dreads. I had long hair. First of all, I started growing my hair in like 2014. And my hair was all the way down my back when I got dreads. And when you get dreads, your hair shrinks up. Your hair's not going to be the same length. So my hair shrunk up all the way to like shoulder length. And then I started growing my dreads and started going down my back. I cut my hair April 3rd. No. It was like May 5th or whatever. Some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I had waves this whole time until I tore my Achilles in August. From August to, I would say like December, I was looking fucking crazy growing my hair. Cause you in that in between stage where it's like my girl be talking crazy to me like, yo, you look fucking crazy. Like you don't even respect me enough to do nothing to your hair before you walk outside with me. And I'm like, whoa, where's this coming from? Cause my whole life
You can't even do nothing with your hair. That's the
yeah,
point.
like my whole
what am
life
I gonna
I've been oh my god, look at his hair, and now I'm at a stage where I can't do Nathan with it. Like it's like my hair's not long. My hair is not long enough to get to its curl length yet. So I got like some bullshit. My hair's uneven because some parts of my head is curly, some parts of my head's not long enough to curl yet. So I'm walking around looking like I just rolled out of bed. So that beginning stages of growing your hair, that is the hardest shit you can ever have. I was looking at pictures of myself.
Very, very hard.
And I look fucking crazy. Like I look stupid. You look stupid. Like when a nigga that used to have waves first start growing their hair and they get to like that tiny little afro shit.
Oh my.
That shit look nuts.
Yo, wait. First of all, I don't even think you could show your head for months.
Yeah, you gotta hat it up.
I was just looking at hats the other day. I'm like, I'm not a hat nigga. How am I gonna flex this? Like, how am I gonna do this? Cause that period, right? That short, and that period lasts a long time for me. That's not a short period for me. Cause I remember growing my hair, and I was growing it in the summertime. Nigga, I was picking out this fucking bruh. I got the buffalo. My shit was still, and then I went to some white barber, and he
What?
took like 2 inches off. What, bro? What you want me to do, bro?
Why did you go to
I
a white
was
barber?
new in the city, bro.
What city?
Buffalo.
Nigga, why don't you just get your haircut by a nigga that was on campus?
I didn't know nobody, bro.
They got Facebook groups or shit like that. On Instagram.
In 2015.
Word of mouth. Nigga, we had DMs on. Did DMs come out back then?
What's crazy is
Yeah, we had DMs back then.
I knew enough people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I knew enough people. There's probably niggas that's watching this or that will see this and was like, you didn't ask me, nigga. I didn't. Hey, man, what
Nigga
you want me
said
to
I went
do,
to a
bro?
white bar.
I went
I
to
know,
my
bro.
roommate. He was from Buffalo. He's half white, half black.
Oh,
His
he's
mama's
half
black.
white.
His mama's black, though. So
Isn't that the better one?
that's the better one, but at the same time,
I don't know. How was there a better
if you
one?
your
That's why I
dad,
don't-
if you your daddy's son,
But what is that? Okay. But I don't understand. They be saying that the black mom,
He's his daddy's
white
son.
dad combo
he's his daddy's son.
is the best combination.
The
But-
which one?
But how? The white dad, black mom. That's what these biracial niggas, they got their little hierarchy
White dad, black mom is the best combo.
as opposed to black dad, white mom. That's what they say. Cause there's like a hierarchy between like dark skin, brown skin, light skin.
White dad, black mom. It is.
Dad.
You know why? And I'll just explain it to you right now. Funny enough, Dr. Umar said this a minute ago. He was like, when black men date the white women, they date the white women that the white men have said no to.
That's a bad take.
That's a bad take?
Yeah, it's a bad take.
How?
Because
I felt like, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like he was spitting fire. I'm like, oh.
I'm not a
By copy, but you date they date the women, they date the white women that are on the bottom of the totem pole. Facts.
That's not necessarily
I ain't gonna
true.
lie to you. Look at all these soccer players. You look at all these African soccer players. These niggas is just obsessed with the white woman, the white girl.
They
are infatuated.
That's a result of colonialism. And
duh.
But
it's leaked.
But
It's
we
not
talk-
like this. It's just the same shit in the Western world. It may
No,
not be.
in
It may
America-
not be colonialism, but it's that way of thinking has penetrated the minds of Western culture, not in the same way as they are the superior one, but in it just in colorist. We play colorist games in the media.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm saying like there be like I'm not a
Colorism.
I'm not a connoisseur of the lactose
colorist
variety,
games in the media.
but
As a result of
there
colorism.
there's a few white women that you look at them and you're like, all right, well I understand why.
How much money her daddy got? Because that's what the white niggas is asking.
I'm just talking about
Her daddy come from money.
I'm
Is
just
she
talking about
broke?
the physical appearance. I'm talking about all that money shit.
If
talking about
we was white, your bro gonna look at you like, bro, she's broke. She's broke.
Men don't be looking at women for money,
Which when?
huh?
Which men?
Majority of men.
You might be right. You might be right. But
That's like a thing. Like men don't really be caring about how much
nah,
money the women have.
I think the white men are definitely looking after. They're looking at what family she came from. High value.
Nigga, you acting like we in fucking Westeros and Game of Thrones or some shit. These niggas be trying to have stay-at-home wives.
This is also true.
They just want a wife. They don't give a
It's
fuck.
also
They just
true.
like, yo, you beautiful and you seem like you a little bit smart. You
I'm
might
gonna be
get
real. That take put me in a different mind of thinking, and that is a bad take. Fuck was I on?
Yeah,
ain't
nigga,
gonna
it don't
lie.
even make sense.
Hey, that nigga Umar tried to get.
Nah, Dr. Umar be saying some smart shit sometimes.
He
but
tried to get. Nah,
that
he
nigga
be
be
saying some
wildin'
smart
too.
shit, but he got me with that. I just realized I might be bugging with that. I ain't gonna lie, cause that
That nigga is a
yeah, nah. I might
That's,
be.
that's
bugging.
like when you get too deep in your lane, and you
Oh,
really
but that's
in your
him.
lane.
That's his whole brand.
Yeah, that's what
That's
I'm
his
saying.
whole
Like,
brand.
he's
It's
really
too
in his
deep
lane.
in your
He
lane.
can't go back.
Yeah.
There's no
How?
way. Like Charleston White. Look at Charleston White. That nigga be wildin'. Like he be wildin' with the racist shit. And
Yeah, he be saying I R word rape women. I mean white women.
yeah, you didn't say
Like, what?
He just you know Aiden Ross, right?
That nigga be wildin'. Yeah.
So he just had a meetup with Aiden Ross,
I didn't
and
see that full clip. I saw it, but like he was just like on, and I just.
I refuse to watch it because I really don't give a fuck about Aiden Ross. That nigga's a weirdo. And I don't really like Charleston White either 'cause that nigga be saying he be doing too much. But that nigga said, and I quote, I would rather, okay, let me not quote because I don't really know what he said. But it was some shit like, I will rape and rob his sister. I was like, what? Like how?
Aiden Ross?
Yeah, he said that about his sister. He's like,
See,
I'm
the
not
thing
taking.
about
He's like,
Charleston-
I'm not taking no money from no. I'm not gonna say the word F word Jew. That's what he said. Yes. And then he said, I will rape and rob his sister.
Okay, so thing about Charleston White is, so if you haven't learned or figured out by now, Charleston White's whole scheme is outrage marketing.
Yeah, so
That's his whole brand. His whole, like, literally, I've seen an interview with him where he hasn't raised his voice nor like changed his attitude, like calm, mild-mannered gentleman. I've seen one of those interviews. Well, I'm articulate, spoke about his history, spoke about what he did in the community, spoke about what he did, for I think Georgia, you know what I'm saying? Wherever he does his charity work or community work. But he speaks about how he's purposely the nigga clown on the internet. Paraphrasing, he purposely wants to be the nigga clown on the internet to gain attention because every other nigga is doing it, But the niggas that's doing it, they preaching kill a community. What I'm preaching is save the community and, you know, basically just defending his ideologies against street culture and how he speaks on it, and saying that his caricature is against that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, some of the shit he says for outrage marketing is outlandish as fuck. Yeah, but I think motherfuckers know that his, like, because that shit that you saying, shit like that not getting no coverage from Charleston White. So I think people have figured out that he's the guy that will say the crazy shit. He, like, people have deemed him as that's uncle. He a little crazy, and he be drinking sometimes, so he gonna say a little crazy shit. So just leave him.
Yo, you know what?
That's who the media. That's how the media treats. Cause niggas don't. You gonna do what? And what you call them? The what word? You're out of here, bro. But he's still monetizing on YouTube.
Nah, he's not monetizing. He's never been monetizing YouTube.
Oh, word?
He just does it for free. But look, he's doing it as like a promotion of himself because he's gonna get views. Views does not equal, like, monetization is different. It's separate than how much views you're gonna get. So they could shadow ban you, but at the same time, if you're getting a lot of views, you get more eyes on you, and then you could do other things.
Other shit, yeah.
So you could do like, oh, I'm gonna go get this place and make this money. So that's what he's doing. So so you're saying that he's doing this to garner the attention and then get the money from elsewhere and then give back to community, because realistically that's what he talks about doing.
That's what he talks about doing.
So this is my thing. When Kanye West first started bugging out, right? My whole thing, I was like, yo, listen, y'all are playing the short game. I think Kanye West is playing the long game. He was saying all this crazy shit. I'm talking about before he started talking about Jewish people, blah, blah, blah. I'm talking about like back when he first started wilding out.
What you mean? I
don't remember the first.
Come on now.
I don't remember the first instance.
What you mean back when he first started, nigga?
It was.
I'm gonna let you finish. What you mean back
Nah.
I'm talking about. He been wilding.
I'm talking about.
It's
more recent than that. But like during the whole Trump thing and everything, right? That's what I'm talking about.
Red hat Kanye.
So yeah.
TMZ.
So look, this is my thing.
Are you going to TMZ?
Yes.
Slavery was a choice, Kanye.
Yes.
All right,
this is my thing. I thought.
Yo, slavery was a choice, Kanye. Niggas he had the world fucked up.
But this is the thing.
He was right.
He was playing.
Kanye was.
He was. Let's refocus. Take a moment. Let's just sit in that for a little bit.
I didn't say he was right. Nah, he had some points.
So Kanye what I thought he was doing was just playing ball. He was like, I'm gonna play ball and I'm gonna score, I'm gonna assist, I'm gonna rebound, I'm gonna play defense.
He was flagrant fouling niggas though.
But listen, sometimes you gotta be Draymond Green.
Ron Artest.
To get on the team, you gotta be Draymond Green sometimes.
Definitely did the Artest elbow to Harden.
Once you infiltrate the white infrastructure, Kanye, he's a good one. Now I can start changing shit from the inside.
Oh.
My guy was playing a double. That was always my take on that. When I first seen Kanye West start wilding with Trump, I'm just like, yo, he trying to get next to Trump so he could fix some shit. That was my whole. I didn't think Kanye West turned into a fucking Uncle Ruckus overnight. I'm like, yo, this nigga's not a stupid nigga.
There's so many things that Kanye does that.
And then, another thing. And then when we started doing the Jewish thing, I started to think, maybe, because Kanye West says a lot of smart shit too.
Always. I mean.
But maybe he
what do we
says
focus on
he's saying a lot of crazy shit too, so it balances out. So it could be like, yo, Kanye's bugged out. Don't listen to him. But wait, what did he just say? So most people was like, this nigga, I'm not listening to nothing he's saying. But then he exposed some shit about Hollywood. Like in the Drink Champs interview, I don't have exact quotes because I haven't watched it in a minute. But he was saying things about the interworkings of Hollywood and rich people.
Oh, yeah.
But then he'll be like talking crazy shit about Chinese people and Jewish people at the same
I ain't
time.
gonna lie, yeah. See,
so then it's like,
yo, it's so many gems in there, but then the nigga go back and talk about motherfucking George Floyd. Then we like,
That's what I'm saying. He's playing ball.
What are you doing?
Listen.
Nah, yo, bro.
Ball.
How you cannot see and it's like and that see that's one thing that I don't like about human nature. That it seems to be human nature, and it's that we will take a few things that you did, we would generalize them, and not generalize them. We would take a few things that you did, and we would make that who we would
categorize.
Yeah, we put you in that category of like how you speaking. You know what I'm saying? We would because.
Okay, I think I know what you're saying. You're saying that
you do one thing,
you
so
do one thing now you're always gonna be looked as that, and you can't take no good aspects from what you're doing.
Mama, I told you the truth this whole time. You cannot tell me because I lied to you once
That you're a liar.
that now I'm a liar. I lied to you one time. I've been telling you the truth my whole life. You can't call me a liar or say I'm disrespectful because you felt away from one time. And that is something that is human nature. And it's, see, with Kanye, it's like he would say the brilliant shit, but then you have intervals of saying the most asinine and just, so niggas gotta look at you from every time you turned. That's when they look. That's how they gonna look at you. Every time you turn, that's the nigga you are. When you turn, you wasn't the nigga who you was on our side. Nah. Every time you turn, those were your true colors. And it's like, well, brother, I've been here more times than I've turned. So why are you looking at me just for the times that I've turned? But at the same time, you made that left, nigga. So what you want niggas to do?
Listen,
you made the left.
All right, so
OD left though.
So
God bless
people have to learn how to take the good from the bad, and that's a thing that a lot of people struggle with. Like, say you have a relationship with your parents, and for a portion of your life they were abusive. Oh, and let me not do this to parents because that goes into developmental. Say you have a friend, and then y'all get into a big fight.
What if I was like, which they were? But go ahead.
They
wasn't.
You have a friend, and you get into a big fight, and now you look back at your friend from that one fight because they said something to you that was real disrespectful or whatever, and now it's fuck that nigga, fuck everything that nigga ever did, but you forget about all the good times you've had. That's what people do a lot of times.
So I said it seems to be human nature at this point in my life. You know what I'm saying
it takes a lot of. I think it takes a lot of critical thinking and awareness to be able to delineate the differences between the good and the bad in every situation.
See how niggas is talking about Errol Spence like he got more fights that he lost on his resume? That's one fight. He'll still knock you the fuck out, nigga. What are you talking about? Niggas is walking around here like, yeah, you got spanked. You got.
Yeah.
Yo, the man is 32-1. Uno! Are you dumb? Uno! Just one time, and he. Come on.
They're loud for you when they up, but they loudest for you when you fall down. That's how it is. But
tough.
That's how.
Tough.
But people get a lot of flack for trying to see the good in other things too. Like, so actually, let me come back to this. But I want to talk about Oppenheimer, right?
You saw the movie?
I'm gonna get into it. But
I'm
gonna talk about something else first,
and
then I want to talk about my experience watching this movie. But Oppenheimer, he was somebody who he was American, and he went to other countries and had friends from different ideologies at a time of war. So he was friends with socialists and Soviets or whatever, and he was friends with people that from different political parties. People were like, how could you be friends with them? We have to separate ourselves from them, blah blah blah. But he's like, well, listen, they have these ideas, and I need these. I'm a man of science. I'm a human being. The political shit is not who I am. That's not I'm not the embodiment of the American politic. But,
Republicans buy sneakers too. Shout out Mike.
Say that again.
So Republicans buy sneakers too.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. Nah.
Shout out Mike. Shout out Mike. Shout out Mike. Shout out Mike. Shout him out.
That was not sturdy. That nigga bugged out. And for those of you that don't know, I think it was a political figure from was it in North Carolina?
I'm not sure.
It was some political candidate that was black.
Oh yeah.
And they wanted Michael Jordan to push him, and he was like a liberal. And Michael Jordan was like, nah, fuck all that. I'm not gonna alienate my audience. Everybody buy sneakers. And now from then on, Michael Jordan's been on fuck shit. That nigga been buying prisons, putting like.
Hey, but see, one thing that somebody had a valid point, and they was talking about how, my nigga, y'all can't be talking about everything Michael Jordan got his money into. How do you know that he personally did that? Michael Jordan is a billionaire. Michael Jordan has assigned a team of financial advisors, right, to handle his money. Now he may his financial advisors may bring him the portfolio and say, hey, listen, X, Y, and Z is gonna go here, here, and here. Approve or disapprove, and he probably looks at the return and says, "Nigga, check."
Now that's
put
true,
my money in there.
But
you know what I'm saying? But he's not looking at it like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Michael Jordan actually got into like some shit recently where he lost like.
Oh yeah.
Because
you seen that?
Yeah, I forgot.
Did you hear the guy who said the truth behind it though? Like he
Yeah.
gave the little 30, 45 second.
Yeah, I seen it was like
Mike.
He had an investor that took a
Nah.
big risk.
Oh
It
nah.
was an investor
Please
on his
talk about it.
team. He had an investor on his team that took a big risk.
Dog, nah.
And
Mike is
basically it did not pay out, and then they end up having to borrow money from some other billionaire. And now Michael Jordan is like in a big hole right now because he lost like half $1 billion.
He's gambling with billionaires.
Yeah, I mean that's what they all do, but he just happened to lose.
But niggas said, "Hey, Mike, you only got a couple. We got a few. I'll see you on the other side if you get back there, okay?" But the team's mine.
He'll be all right.
The team's mine, buddy. Niggas took that team,
That's
dog.
why he had to sell the.
That's
Hornets
why he sold that.
Yeah, I forgot about that because he
Jesus
lost so much
Christ,
money
Michael
from that
Jordan.
deal.
Michael Jordan.
But I want to get back to the Charleston White thing because about how he talks so racist. Have you ever experienced like any overt racism?
Overt, no. No. Most racism that I've experienced has had to come through reading the room or just subtext.
Okay.
Yeah, like you got to catch it. If you don't catch it, if you're not observant enough to catch it, you probably won't know that you are in a circumstance where you are being viewed as less than by the people who don't look like you, who are around you. I played soccer a lot as a child. Well, I played soccer my whole childhood pretty much till I got to high school. And most of my teammates were white. I had probably like one black teammate or two black teammates since I was like 6 to 13. And it was never overt. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I would see certain things about, how parents would deal, but it wasn't overt. In New York City, I don't think you get a lot of overt racism. It's very covert. People like to be hush-hush about their racism and, just have whatever movements or move however they see fit, but not really speak on how they see a certain group of people. Oh, yeah, I don't think I have. Actually, once.
So what happened?
Me and my mom was in Florida. We had a late flight and we was going to the hotel. I remember this very because after we left the officer, T.I. and Justin Timberlake had that hit out, always on the fucking radio. I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, dry toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, nigga, side by side. So, nigga, we stopped, asking for directions. He curved crazy. Like, I don't know where. You was a cop in a fucking Orlando. What you mean you don't know? You was a cop. He's like, we got to the gas station. My mom was just like talking about how racist that was and whatever, because we had to ask the gas attendant. But that's about it.
So a couple episodes ago, I was talking about how my family told me about how they experience racism in other states and how the same thing you were saying about.
You was in a bare knuckle brawl? Go
Huh?
ahead. Go ahead.
So, and I said I haven't experienced racism my family had, blah, blah, blah. I would like to retcon that statement because.
Con Ed.
What?
You said you would like to write Con Ed a statement? What did you say?
Retcon is like a correction where you like, it's like when you're watching a show and then this has been the theme of the show and then they go back and basically do away with that.
I would like to retcon a statement.
Yeah, like I'm recanting the statement. Like that statement is not true anymore.
I like it.
So, went to see Oppenheimer.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Oppenheimer, you fucking American.
Whatever. I go to the movie theaters. Me and my girlfriend go to the movie theaters. And I have work the next day, but I'm like, fuck it. Let me spend some time with my girl. I'm not going to really get no sleep. But we cool. We get to the movie theaters. We always go to movie theaters in Long Island. It's the same movie theaters we go to every single time. Never had no issues there. Go to the movies. We go get our seats. We buy seats 4 and 5 in our row. We get there. My girl's like, oh, I'm going to go get some popcorn and stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Cool.
You like popcorn?
I can't. I used to love it a lot, but it makes my stomach hurt now. I don't eat or drink in the movie theaters because I be peeing a lot too.
Popcorn makes your stomach hurt?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I also had a story about that. I'll tell it after. But so my girl goes to get this popcorn. So we have seats 4 and 5. So I'm sitting in 5. My girl's sitting in 4.
Okay.
A family comes in. 2 European mother and father. 2 kids, about 16, 17, maybe 19, 20. I can't really tell. They come sit in seats 1, 2, 3, 4. So they sat in my girl's seat, but the rest of the row is basically empty. The other, when I looked on the app, the seats were bought already, but nobody came. So I just told my girl, just sit here. But she didn't even realize what happened. Just sitting there, but they're talking. Movie already started. They're talking. So I told my girl, yo, listen, they're talking a lot, and I'm gonna hold it down, but I might just tell them one time, just like chill out. She's like, nah, just leave it, it's cool, cause she thinking the movie just started, maybe they're gonna stop talking.
I ain't gonna lie to you, and from what I've heard about that movie, you gonna have to shut the fuck up.
You
nigga.
have to pay
No,
attention.
you have to shut the fuck, cause there's a lot of dialogue in that movie, and it's like 3 hours, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you're gonna have to shut.
And
the fuck
I'm like
up.
a movie nigga. Like I be doing my movie reviews, and people be waiting for me to post to see if they should go watch the movie and all type of shit. So I'm like paying attention. And
not an aficionado.
I'm connoisseur. Oh,
aficionado.
I use that
connoisseur.
word
Yeah.
Whatever. Fuck it. So I'm trying to pay attention, and I'm tired as fuck. So like my brain, I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking like, yo, I'm kind of too tired to even watch this movie right now. They talking about a lot of shit. And I'm like, it's like kind of like going.
Yeah.
So, but I'm trying to pay attention, and these niggas are talking. So my girl, mind you, before we got to the movie theater, my girl had just told me about how she do not like hotheads, like she can't be around no hothead ass nigga, blah blah blah. So I'm trying to hold it, I'm trying to chill. My girl started getting tight. She's the hothead, so she go like this.
Yo, that's why I just made that face. I'm like, nigga, didn't you tell me your girl got a temple? I'm like, what?
So she going like this.
I like that.
Looking at him.
I like that.
So
excuse me.
But she didn't say nothing first. They just
cool.
looked, eye contact.
She screamed that loud.
Eye
though.
contact.
Yeah, the eyes screamed that loud.
So
Facts.
so they just look, kind of quiet down a little bit.
Yeah. Shut
A few
the fuck
minutes
up.
later,
Wait, time out. What was the party? Describe the party. Man, wife.
it was the mother, father, and 2 sons.
Oh, 2 sons.
Yeah.
2 boys. How old were the boys?
Like 16, 17, 18, 19, in that range.
Those some big boys.
Nah, they was skinny ass niggas. They was tall, but they was like,
I'm saying big in how you think. You was
Okay.
big enough.
yeah. So they keep talking. So my girl's like, yo, can y'all stop talking? We're in the movie theater.
I like that.
So I'm just sitting there. I'm like this.
I like
Like
that.
a good boy. I'm sitting there like a good boy.
I like that.
So then the mother, you know what she does? Shh.
Whoa!
Back at us. So I'm looking at this bitch like she's fucking crazy. I'm like,
I ain't gonna lie. With the other seats in the movie theater,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all
So-
should have explored moving.
So look, this is the thing. So my girl was like, yo, before we even started any of these altercations, she's like, yo, you want to just move over there? And I was like, nah, because those seats was bought already, so I didn't want to come and have to deal with somebody else.
Yeah. Okay,
So I'm like,
okay. Yeah.
So then after that, I felt like, yo, I told my girl, like, yo, you want to just like, move now? Because the other niggas didn't come, and we like 10, 15 minutes into the movie, so it was like, all right, it's
Still,
over.
nah.
So, and she's like, no, we gonna sit right here.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn. All right. So now my enjoyment of the movie is starting to go down because I'm like, I'm on my P's and Q's right now.
Hold on, but time out. So when it was 1, 2, 3, 4, just me personally, I've had too many instances where my seat number didn't really matter, and a motherfucker was still like, oh well, this is my seat. All right,
Yeah.
you know what, bitch? Cool. So when they were in 1, 2, 3, 4, did you say, hey, fourth seat? This
Nah,
your seat?
because the rest of the row was completely empty.
Real nigga. But you see how sometimes being a real nigga don't help?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So now, keep talking. I'm like, oh my God. So my girl goes, can y'all please shut the fuck up? We're in the movie theater. If you wanted to talk and watch a movie, go watch the shit in your fucking living room. Then they come back.
Talk fucking nice, nigga.
They come back.
I ain't
She's
gonna lie.
like, how about you move your fucking seat, you stupid bitch? Blah, 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 blah. And then, well, maybe she didn't call it a bit. Maybe I put a little spice on it. But she's like, how about you move your fucking seat? She's like, no, we're going to sit right here.
No,
Yeah,
she said bitch.
Okay,
she
sure.
said bitch with her energy.
She said
What you
bitch.
talking about?
Yeah, she definitely said bitch with her energy. She's like, how about you move your fucking seat? Blah, blah, blah. She's like, oh, no, we play for these seats, so y'all going to sit here and shut the fuck up. We in the movie theaters. So then, I'm like, now I'm on CO mode. Because I'm like, all right, some shit about to go off. My heart is like boom, boom, boom.
Flight
boom,
or flight,
boom,
nigga.
boom, boom.
Fight or
So
flight.
I'm just sitting there.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not even paying attention to what's going on in the movie.
I'm
I'm like this. I'm looking at these niggas like this the whole time. So then my girl, she take her
You
drink.
looking at her like, you should have been like this, nigga. What y'all on?
My girl take her drink. She popped the
Wait,
top.
who's
off.
closest to you, the boys or
The boys. It's the boy,
I ain't gonna lie.
mother, father.
You would have had to, cause hey,
So look.
get
This
your
what
moms
happened.
in order, little nigga.
This what happened. Pop the top off her drink, and she puts her drink back in the. No, she's holding a cup in her hand like about to throw it.
I ain't
I'm
gonna lie,
like,
you should have
I'm
told
like,
me, little nigga. I ain't gonna lie, my girl will fix your mother, and I will fix y'all and your pops.
So this what happened.
She said, you know what I'm saying,
I told my girl, I'm like, yo,
Sorry.
chill. She's like, no. If they want to act crazy, I'm going to act fucking crazy. So I'm like, I tapped the nigga in me. I'm like, yo, bro, listen. I came to the movies to watch a movie. I didn't come here.
Let's do
I didn't come here to fight nobody.
do
I
man
came
to
here to
man.
just enjoy the movie. Tell your dad to chill out.
wait, what was the dad doing?
He was talking too. But the mother was the one that's amping. He was kind of just chilling
Okay.
at first. This nigga go, dad, yo. He's like, what? What the fuck is this? I do what the fuck. I do what the fuck I want. I do what the fuck I want. You fucking crazy?
Oh, you was in Long Island. Is he Greek?
I guess so. There was some shit. So then my girl was like,
Oh, they was Turkish, matter of fact. They was Turkish.
I don't know what they was, but my girl said, like, no, you gonna shut the fuck up. She's like, what? Shut the fuck up, you stupid monkey.
They was Mediterranean, I think.
Yeah.
You know the Mediterranean is being over there by Steinway and all
Yo. Monkey? Nah, you talking about Long Island City. I'm talking about Long Island.
that. Oh, yeah.
Nigga called my girl a monkey? So I said, I'm like, yo, bro, you lose your fucking mind, nigga? Yo, first of all, I'm trying to.
I ain't gonna lie. Nah, we're gonna have to leave the movie theater.
Cause I'm like, yo, listen, I'm not trying to lose my job. I can't get arrested. You heard? I'm not about to beat up this old white nigga and go to jail and lose my fucking job. But I'm trying to hold it down. I'm like, yo, bro, you lost your fucking mind. Calm the fuck down. You over here calling niggas monkeys? You
You
crazy?
should have
Blah,
took your
blah.
badge out and be like, I'm gonna have to.
I
Ask
don't like
both of y'all
that.
to leave.
Nah, I don't like pulling that car. That's day room.
Pull a badge.
So look, now the kids in the back, they amping it up the whole time. My girl
I just
yelling.
see the badge. That's why I'm like, you should just. Pull.
The kids in the back, they amping it up because my girl yelling, she's like, oh, she about to drop a bomb on you. Because like Oppenheimer dropping a bomb. And then
So that's what somebody said in the back.
yeah,
That's a good little. That was a good little
Yeah, a
ad lib.
little one. And
That was a
then-
good little ad lib.
It was alright. Then the guy called my girl a monkey, and he's like, oh, he called her a monkey because she's black. What the fuck?
Yeah.
So then the kids got
No, you have to literally expect violence after racism.
Yeah.
No, after racism like that, you have to expect violence.
Yeah, because my girl was like, yo, come say it to our
What
face
else is
then.
going-
Come
what
say it
else
to our
is
face. You want to say all that shit? Come say it to our face. Niggas did not move a muscle.
Of course not.
So then the kids start throwing popcorn at them because they said behind us, started throwing popcorn in the back of their head. And they get tight. They turn around, looking around. The nigga get up and goes to the kids because they was laughing at them. Niggas like, these niggas is clowns. Nigga said, yo, you want to laugh now? You want to laugh now? I will make you cry. I will make you cry. You everyone that you laugh, I will make you cry. We like, so we turn around because I don't trust the nigga standing behind us. We like talking to Kids is like
Kids.
15, 16.
Kids.
So security end up coming.
They asked for money to get here. That's who you talking to like that.
Yeah.
The little niggas who said, "Mom, can I get some $20 a month to go to movies?" 30.
Security.
How much
pull up,
money
right?
you need to go to movies like as a kid? I need like 40 cash.
Yeah,
money,
probably.
40 cash
If you
to
want
hold you down.
Popcorn and all that.
Damn.
So
Movies expensive.
security come. This is some little black nigga. So now the black nigga comes. He trying
Movie security is not no security.
Yeah, I know.
He's the same age as the boys.
That's a fact. He talking to the kids. He like, yo, y'all wild, and basically, I don't know what they're saying, but he came because
Don't use my jargon to calm me down. No, you have to use authoritarian jargon.
I don't know what he said to them, but he was saying basically like, yo, just chill out or you're gonna have to leave. And he was like, what? Us leave? He's the one that's
Chill
over
out.
here. He's the one that's over here calling people monkeys and shit like that. So then the guy gets up out of his seat. I guess that was a trigger word for him all of a sudden. He got up out of his seat and started talking to security and the kids. And then my girl was like, nah, call that black man a monkey. Since you want to call us fucking monkey, call that black man a monkey. And the security's like, whoa, what, monkey? Wait, who's a monkey? What are you talking about?
You lost, little nigga.
So then the kids is like, no, he called them a monkey. And then the guy, you will never believe what this nigga did. This nigga walked to the kid, and the kid is sitting in his chair, and he look up at him, and this nigga grabbed the kid by the neck and push him into the chair. And we like, whoa. Nigga, I got up, and I'm like, nah, nigga, you bugging the fuck out. I want to fix this nigga. Because, first of all, I'm within my rights now.
Bro, you have to just kick a nigga, man.
I'm within my rights to do third-person self-defense legally as a person of a law enforcement agency. You put your hands on a minor, assaulted a minor in a public area, that's not your kid?
Game time.
I could whoop your ass, nigga.
Game
So
time.
I'm getting my girl grab me. I'm like, yo, nah, this nigga's wild.
Game time.
They turned the lights on the movie theaters, all type of shit.
Oh, word?
Yeah, nigga, it was crazy.
Oh, they
yeah.
turned the lights on? Oh, that's fire. Oh, shit. Nah, niggas turning the lights on is fire.
Yeah, niggas turn the lights on, so I'm getting over there. I'm like, yo, nah, get over. Nah, I'm not gonna do nothing. Like, this nigga's fucking
Wait,
bugging.
time out. Niggas got their hands on you?
Nah, my girls.
All
over
right,
me.
all right.
So then we walk over there, mass security niggas come in. They got like their whole security staff, like 3 niggas in there, and they like trying to calm everybody
One of them
down.
had braids, right?
Nah,
All
it was
right.
like some taller Spanish nigga and some
Security
short ass
niggas at
black
the movies
nigga.
always got braids.
The cornrows.
Go ahead.
So he took so then my girl go to the guy's son. It was like, yo, you better tell your dad to chill the fuck out before you go to jail. And the lady gonna try to. Oh, I'm a victim now. No, please go back to your seat. Stop. Don't talk to my son like that.
Oh, see, one thing I realized about white people is that they are not always ready for the level of violence or conflict that they themselves inflict.
No, that's what they're looking for.
No, they not. But sometimes they not equipped to handle that shit emotionally. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many encounters that I've had or that I've seen secondhand where white people just become so flustered after the situation that they themselves created boils to a head.
Yo,
Like, nigga, you didn't know you didn't foresee some of this shit happening?
that's because we have to go back to the roots, childhood. We grew up getting beatings. We had physical repercussions to our actions. White people got time out. Or they got, no phone for 3 days.
Bro, shit
So-
boils to a head. Shit's gonna get physical, bro.
But they're not used to that. Some white niggas do be fighting, but most white people, I've noticed that a lot. People be talking crazy online. Like, I be watching different podcasts and different videos and be like, oh, you a bitch, and blah, 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 fuck you, you a bitch. That's how they be talking to each other. I'm like, yo, bro, you know what happened if you call. And then niggas be like, yo, you wouldn't say that to my face. That'd be their response. Be like, oh, so what, you're going to assault me now because I called you a word? Yes,
Yo,
nigga.
bro.
What?
What?
You think you can just disrespect? You can't tell somebody how to respond to disrespect. You call me a bitch and I slap the shit out you.
It's not
Who
even
was
for
a
me to
bitch?
understand. It's not even for me to understand. I'm trying to understand it, but
There's nothing
that's
to
when
understand.
you go. That's when you go crazy trying to understand some shit like that.
But anyway, so the lady acting crazy. So my girl was like, what? Bitch, shut the fuck up. I'm like, yo, you need to shut the fuck up because you're the reason why this shit even started. You over here amping this nigga. Now look at him. This nigga about to get his ass whooped. These little white niggas about to jump on this nigga. This nigga choked his friend. There was like 4 or 5 of them. They was little kids. They was scared at first. But once he choked them, they all got up like, oh, yo. And the security's like, yo, chill. Because, feel me, they don't know what to do. Security, they not really secure. They just niggas with black shirts. That's all they are. Just a bunch of niggas with black button-up shirts.
If them white boys ain't get their lick, they are still looking for that lick back.
So look,
I ain't
now.
gonna lie to you. That's something that's gonna haunt them. If they didn't get their lick back on that man. Go ahead.
So yeah, Now the dad come try to step to my girl too, and I'm standing right in front of him, like I'm like face to face with this nigga like this, and I'm waiting for him to do something. I'm like, please put your hands on me, nigga. I'm gonna get the day off of work tomorrow. I dare you put your hands on me, cause it's like if I fight crime in the cause I'm not a cop, but if I fight crime in the town,
If you act as a vigilante,
it looks good, cause
Okay.
it's like I'm enacting law enforcement, blah blah blah. Plus I'm there, I have to do something legally, like I'm either have to call the cops or do something. I mean, I'm in Long Island, so I didn't have to do shit, but still, it was like, nigga, you choked a kid. Like, I'm not going for that. First, you called me a monkey and you choked a kid. If you just choked a kid and that was it, and I have nothing to do with it, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. You call me a monkey, you call me monkey, call my girl a monkey. Now I look pussy. You call my girl a monkey, nigga?
how do you feel?
I felt pussy in the moment.
That's what my acting teacher was. How do you feel? How did it make you feel though? I know what you did, but how does it make you feel?
Yeah, that shit. That's what I told my girl. I was like, yo, I hope you don't feel no type of way that I ain't go spark that nigga for course. She's like, nah, I don't. She's like, nah, that shit ain't nothing. If I'm in my head, I'm like, if I didn't have this job, I would have flipped that nigga over the banister. He would have been on the ramp. Like, that was crazy. So yeah, I go like this to the nigga. I'm like, yo, you chill the fuck out, nigga. You're not about to do nothing. And he just looking at me with a stern face, like, nigga, we not scared of you. So then the police come and all of that. I had to go talk to the cops. Oh, mind you, when we first left the movie theater, they had to kick everybody out. I had to tell my side of the story to the security that I just wait. We gonna talk to the police. All right, like, get this squared out. Like, so we go outside and all the little kids, they're like, oh my god, are we gonna get in trouble? Blah, blah, blah. And that's when I pull my badge. I'm like, yo, bro, listen, y'all good, don't worry about it. It's like, oh shit, he got a badge. He was like, oh shit, he got a badge. Oh,
Like, after all that,
yeah.
he got the fucking.
So then,
Oh man.
yeah, when the cop came, I just told my side of the story. I'm like, listen, I'm on the job. Boom.
Yeah.
I was like,
Nigga said, "Hey, brother, boys in blue here.
yeah, boys in blue.
Boys in blue.
Boys
Come
in
on, we're banding
motherfucking
together."
blue.
All I was doing was just trying to subside some of the violence.
Let's get these crooks out of here.
Get these criminals. You know, he's just another criminal. We got to
Yeah.
get him off the streets. He's bad.
But they said that kid had red marks around his neck and all of that. I'm like, yeah, evidence is living.
He's light skinned.
Yo, that nigga is going. We tried to wait around because my girl wanted to see if he's gonna get. I don't really care about niggas going to jail and shit like that. My girl was trying to wait around to see if the nigga got arrested because she was talking crazy to her. So we waited around, but them cops up there they is racist. Like
Day room.
they was like on some treating him nice. They bought him coffee and all of that. And then he told his side of the story was, oh, that kid stood up in my face, so I pushed him down. First of all, you should have never even approached the kid. You left your seat, walked around, and went to the kid's chair. Like they have cameras in the movie
Yo,
theater.
America. America, bro. America.
That shit is sad.
See, for as a parent, conflict happens in your house between your 8-year-old and your 4-year-old. Your 4-year-old cries. You take your 8-year-old to the back and you smack that little nigga up. Because why is it that there is conflict between you two and the younger one ends up crying? Because you're older. You know more. You've lived longer. You know right from wrong more than he does. So how is it that police come and there's conflict between a child and a grown ass man that turned physical, and you don't just off rip look at the grown nigga like, bro, I don't care what happened. You put your hands on a child you don't know. That's
Yeah.
a prop. You're out of here.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
You're out of here.
That's what he's saying. Like, yo, if that
Like,
was us,
What are we talking about? I
Nigga,
don't need to know the story.
they didn't even detain him. Like we stood there for like an hour, and that nigga was just standing around with his family.
Come on, bro.
Like, bro, you put your hands on a kid for
Come
no
on, bro.
reason. Like, how can you explain that? Even if the kid was throwing popcorn at you, how can you explain that you putting your hands on a kid?
How can you explain? How like
What legality do you have to put your hands on a kid? Zero, nigga. And they said, oh, we're gonna watch the camera back and blah blah blah. That nigga should have been.
what did he say?
That's what the security was saying. That
We couldn't watch the camera
we're
back.
going to watch the.
Oh.
Because there's cameras. In
I
the
would have
theater.
said, what if I brought a gun out in this month and shot somebody? Oh, you can't watch it, right? You can't watch your camera back.
I don't know. That
Nah,
shit
not
was
getting
crazy.
detained after choking a child.
Because at first it was like, oh, this nigga's just racist, but now nah, this nigga's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, sleeping good after committing violence.
And you could tell this nigga's kids was scared as fucking him. Because I told the nigga,
It feels good, but not for him. I didn't want it for him. Sleeping good after committing violence. That's cool. Committing crime. Let me not say violence. Committing crime.
But yeah, fuck that nigga. And his kids too, pussy ass kids. I should have. Well, actually, nah, his kids was cool, but that nigga a bitch and his wife, they both bitches. I don't wish jail on nobody, you heard, but that nigga put his hands on the kid, so he got to do what he got to do. But speaking of fights and race wars, let's talk about this boat incident.
God bless my people.
Do you know how it all started, right?
Yes. So the boat dock security was trying to basically tell the owners of one boat who parked somewhere that they needed to dock their boat properly so that another boat can also come and dock. The owners of the boat refused to dock their boat properly. Violence ensued.
I just want to know why this nigga threw his hat in the air like he was Bobby Shmurda.
So
to start
people
off.
were saying that him throwing the hat in the air,
that was like a
it
flare
was a
gun.
signal.
It was a flare gun.
But the thing was, it was like when you watch the video and you see him throw the hat, it's such an unnatural motion.
Yeah,
it's so unnatural.
He threw it in the air and left it there like this, like he was posing, and then the nigga popped on him. Like, what the fuck? Yo, he did that shit like he practiced it, like he had good form and everything.
Yo, it seemed so unnatural, but it seemed like you knew this moment would come, and this is what you knew you would do in this moment, was throw that shit up there. That's what it looked like. But it was so confusing, like, nigga, why are you... I don't get it.
There was no tactical advantage to throwing that hat.
It wasn't.
But the cavalry did arrive.
Nigga said they thought it was gonna be like some old nigga move where you throw that hat, bink. Hey, that shit had me crying. Like when you fighting an old nigga, he do some dumb shit. He try to fake you out. Maybe
he really thought that was gonna. Maybe that's like one of the moves. What's that nigga from Detroit? You know what I'm talking about? The Detroit self-defense
talking about
nigga.
Bappa Doc.
I don't know what his name was. The light
Oh,
nigga.
I know you talking about.
Yeah, I know you talking about.
Yeah, I know you talking
That
about.
was probably one of his moves. Probably
the
watching
self-defense. I know
he's
you
probably
talking
watching
about.
his videos and learned that move from there. But the cavalry definitely did arrive. Have you ever seen black people unite together like that ever in life? Like there was niggas. The nigga jumped in the water.
Oh yeah, he swam.
And swam.
About 30 meters.
That nigga ruined his outfit.
It's all done.
His shoes, shirt, shorts, to come to the defense of another brother. Now, can we get a round of applause for that? That was beautiful.
Hey, man, the nigga displayed tremendous aquatic ability. I ain't gonna lie.
Absolutely. They say
He
black
was
people
out.
can't swim, but in a time of emergency, you can never tell what capabilities you have.
Man.
Because that nigga definitely swam. The way people came down and was fighting, I didn't even know there was that many. Like, there was just random white people that was fighting, too. There was white people that was a part of that. That boat wasn't that big. There was only like 6 niggas on it. But then a whole bunch of white people just came out of nowhere and started fucking this nigga
I'm not gonna
up.
lie, the funniest part of the video. Funniest part. This nigga grabs the chair, bro. Bro, he walks over. The white woman, I don't think is near him, bro. White woman not really that near him. Like, she's not in chair distance. Like, he has to take a few steps to get. And, yo.
Bow.
Why?
That nigga might be the only nigga that
The
deserves.
cop said, now you.
Yeah, that nigga.
You the one we got to take.
He might be the only
why
nigga
would you
that
do
deserved to go
that?
to jail in
To
that
a woman?
situation. That was crazy. Like, she was just saying, she already got beat up.
You gonna Triple H that bitch, bro?
TLC.
That was, come on.
No holds barred match with no regard for human life.
Yeah, he wanted that ladder. He wanted the what's it called?
Money
in the
bank?
bank. Money in the fucking bank. He wanted the money in the bank. He's like, nah, I'm getting up this shit, bro. Cause why would you do that?
That nigga's supposed to spot. He wanted to hurt somebody. That's all.
Yeah, that's when the cops was like, nah, we gotta take your ass down because you're a dangerous
He's
motherfucker.
the only nigga that deserved to go to jail out of
That's
the
the
black
nigga in the
people,
brawl, right? The nigga in the party. Everything's going wild. But it's one nigga that probably just want to pick up a glass and just break it.
Yeah, he want to hit somebody with a bottle because he wanted to be like, yeah, I was in the party and I did blah, blah, blah. Like, he want a story. That's what that nigga wanted.
He ain't need
Not
to
to
do
be
that
in
shit.
jail.
Definitely the only nigga that went to jail to that day.
Yeah, he
Facts.
had. Yo, he the only nigga that's going to stay in jail.
Because that was
highly unnecessary.
Yeah,
You gotta
highly
match-
unnecessary.
Yo, rule of thumb for everybody that don't know the law. You have to match force with force. If somebody hits you, punches you, you have to punch them back. Somebody push you, you have to push them back. If somebody pulls out a weapon on you, you can use a weapon back. Match force with force. That was deadly force. Deadly force means you used a weapon that can cause serious bodily harm.
She could have had
or
a
death.
concussion.
He
Facts.
could have killed her. He could have broke her fucking neck out here with that fucking shit. Boom! Nigga hit her like she was fucking Brock Lesnar or
That
some
was
shit.
not needed at all. When I seen that was the part of the video that you looking at. You just like, wow, come on, like you just like, damn,
Like,
you
yo,
ain't need that.
It was like an 8-minute video.
We
You could have
didn't
been proud
need
of
that.
the whole shit, but then as soon as that, you're like,
As soon as that happened, you're like, oh, come on. And then you see the cops sick on him. Like, yeah, nigga.
And it was black cops who was like, all right, come on, my nigga. We was
Bro,
gonna let y'all rock.
We
but
was
come
letting
on.
the whole shit rock. It's calamity all around. Then you do that? Hola. Come on, guy. Come here. You stupid son of a bitch. That's what it was. Wildin'. But hey, man. All in all, it was a valiant effort, and it just shows how black people come together
I hope that our community
in the midst of violence.
can stay together in times like that where some racism ensues and some physical damage is done, and we just all hop on whoever does it, because that's what needs to happen. We gotta stick together, brothers and sisters. Just like in the movie theaters that day, I know for a fact if that was me and my niggas when we was kids and some white nigga came and choked us,
Stop.
alright, I don't even gotta say nothing. Niggas know what that we would did to that nigga. Niggas just be itching for shit like that to happen. What, you out with your mans,
Itching.
walking down the street, dead nigga play with you. Don't matter what he look like. Dead nigga, you know how much times grown men came talk to us crazy? We're like, what? Yo, bro, you don't want to do that. You do not want to do that tonight. You do not want to lose. I don't even want to say lose your life, but lose. You're going to lose something. And we going to rob you after. For a fact.
What is it complete without a robbing? Is it complete?
I need all of that.
Yeah,
We
come
talking
on.
about we need all of that. You know what time niggas told me stories about? It would just be two. It could be just one nigga or two niggas. You wanna come talk crazy, bro? Are you sick? Usually, if you like drunk or something, you get a pass. That nigga was not inebriated in any way. That nigga pulled up to the
man.
spot on bad time. Nigga came with flip flops. First of all, he had flip flops on. That nigga would have came and stood in front of my chair. That nigga would have been, cause we was sitting in the row next in front behind the handicap shit. So you know it has like the different level and it has like the little
Yeah.
ledge.
The rail.
That nigga would have been over that shit. If that nigga would have came close to me, I would have You know what theme song that is?
I do.
Yeah, I would have hit that nigga with all type of shit.
Yeah. Nigga, did you see the African president? I forgot where he was at. I think it's Uganda. And he used John Cena's
Yeah.
fire.
Yo,
I didn't know
the American influence
that
is
shit.
amazing.
You can't see me. My time is now.
Yeah.
You can't see me. My time is now.
Yeah.
It's like, nah. Then I was listening. I'm like, wait, that is John Cena's actual record.
Yeah.
No, he's rapping.
John Cena have a whole album.
Facts. It's like, whoa, I forgot that John Cena really appropriated this shit out of our culture. John Cena appropriated us. We're not gonna leave that. We're not gonna leave that.
He was co-signed.
No. Who he's co-signed with? Who? Snoop ain't gave him a death row chain yet. Snoop done went to. Who's the whitest nigga Snoop gave a death row chain to? It was somebody who Snoop gave a death row chain. I'm like, Snoop, why do you give him Steph Curry? What are you doing?
What?
Nigga gave Steph, not the whitest nigga, but
He
he's
gave
on the
Steph- nah,
spectrum
why
of
would-
cornball. What are you doing? He's on the cornball spectrum.
Spectrum of cornball is crazy.
But what are you doing? All right, in comparison to on the cornball spectrum, in comparison to people who would originally or who you would think would get a death row chain. The fuck is Steph Curry doing with a death row chain? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
I forgot
I don't,
what. I
don't know.
what
Does Steph Curry
correlation I
even
was
listen to
making.
rap music? Steph Curry looked like he listened to like jazz and country and shit.
Steph Curry was just at a rock concert with this white girl. Paramore, Paranorm.
Paramore, yeah. Nah, black people like Paramore. I don't know no songs, but I know black people like Paramore.
All right, nigga. All right.
But I'm not no rock.
Because I was
nigga.
like, oh, reference a song to me, please.
Nah,
if black people know.
I'm not referencing no more music after last episode.
Why?
You know, dreadheads do it the best. That's my last ever quote.
Wait, but isn't that your thing? That's your thing, right? Be proud, brother.
But yeah, Steph
Well, I don't
Curry-
think this is y'all song, right?
What you mean?
How do y'all?
What the fuck is that? That means help or some shit. Or rape.
All right, cool. Let's move on.
It's some shit like
what
that.
you had next, bro? I ain't gonna lie, that all word is tough.
Yeah,
That all word.
ever since they started with this whole PC culture shit, a lot of words.
Good
a lot
on
of
it.
words
Good on
is
it.
like,
Good on it. Good on it.
It makes you double take when you hear it for the first time. Like the F word. Niggas used to say that all the time.
Who said that on the record just now? Oh,
know.
Thug used it on the record, but that record
On
was
his new
obviously
album?
old. But yeah,
Oh.
I think, but still, like, hey, bro, you calling them?
But
Niggas used to like that word. Nah,
that used to be the
I ain't
word.
gonna lie. Come on, bro. We used to love that word,
Yeah.
man. Fuck.
That's
Why?
But I
Why
hate how
is it
people- I hate
insensitive?
how people be like,
Why?
you know what word really doesn't make sense to me? Cunt. Like, people take that as like a super offensive word. How was?
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yo, call a white woman a cunt and see what happens. See if you go to jail.
A cunt just means pussy, though.
No, cunt is like it's a slur.
A cunt means pussy, or
I know, that's what cunt means.
That's what it means. But cunt, I think, is synonymous with sleazer, skeezer, hoe. Cunt. That's in the same lines.
Nah, cunt is like a bitch. It's like calling a woman a bitch or some shit.
Well, call her a bitch then. No, don't call her a bitch. Excuse my language. Queens, empresses, princesses, black women,
What?
women in general. I don't want to pander.
You already going down the hole. You might as well keep going.
I don't want to be
Niggas
black
I don't want
pander.
to pander. You empresses, nigga. You said empress.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
This nigga went crazy just now.
I ain't gonna lie. It's not always in good taste to use the word bitch.
Nah, I don't like using that word at all unless they deserve it.
Yeah.
Sometimes they be deserving it though.
But see, that's the thing. When did your mind change as to what was tasteful and not tasteful? Was it maturity or was it propaganda?
It's a little of both. Cause I remember my like, you know how we used to call everything gay? Like if you didn't like something, like, oh, that shit gay.
But I felt like saying that was gay.
Like that made you gay for saying that?
No. In the context of using the word to say that things are, I felt like that was gay.
Oh, okay.
I no, because I just felt like, all right, I was never a nigga that was like, I wasn't using that the way people was using it. I was just like, I was using the same words that I was using to describe shit I didn't like. I just wasn't saying, oh, that's gay. That's gay. I kind of saw that being used in the same vein as when, you know, 5th grade, before we started saying dude in like 2011, 2010. Nah, actually, no, 06 I meant. I was 10 and 11, but I'm saying like before I was 11, 12, we weren't saying dude. Dude was for white people. Then
Yeah.
it came to the hood and we were saying, yo, my dude, or dude. And then it was like, oh, okay, I can say dude as a black guy. So dude was something I would be saying. And I'd just be like, this is new. I'm not new. I'm not used to saying dude. So I kind of saw that. But that was the only time that I broke the mold and like started saying dude. But the gay shit was just like, I don't really see why niggas are saying, oh, that's gay. Oh, bro, can I have some chips? Nah. You're gay. Like, all right, bro. All right, bro.
Nah, I was definitely doing that. Not gonna lie, but there was a certain point where during high school I just stopped because it was like And I remember my cousins.
High school's deep in it though. You were deep in that shit.
Yo, you a couple years older than me. You heard?
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're right. But still.
Yeah. So my cousins, they was saying gay, and shit.
Oh,
and I'll be like, yo, y'all can't just be saying shit is gay. And he was like, what you mean? Like, nah, that's gay. I'm like, yo, bro, like, cool it now.
Yeah,
You're
what?
gonna lose control.
So he tried to get you. He tried to cancel you. Not cancel you, but he checked you on it.
I checked him. Cause they was when I was still saying gay, but they like.
Oh, you checked them on saying cool.
they like on shit because they from other states and shit.
Dig
so
it.
They come to the city. I'm like, yo, bro, we ain't on that no more.
Yeah.
Shout out to the gay niggas.
Is that their sign?
Nah, I'm just like proud to the people. You know
Is that their signal though?
I don't know what.
I think that's for black people.
I don't know what the gay signal's
I
like.
think that's for black people. I think that's more appropriate.
This is the gay signal like this, because they be like, is he? You never seen that? They be like, oh, it's like they be trying to figure out if niggas is gay. Like, oh, is he?
Is he weak wristed?
Yeah, weak. Weak
They
wristed.
said, oh man, let's talk about all the ways that OG has said is he gay, but not in that, but not saying that.
I think that boy got a little bit
My barber?
sugar in his tank.
My barber said, I think that nigga got diabetes. The nigga said, I think that nigga got diabetes, man.
Yo,
That nigga here with some diabetes. Yo, bro, the times niggas came into the shop to get their hair cut and it was just weird. Yo, bro, the way niggas would talk about it when they left, flagrant. Flagrant.
Nah, that's crazy.
Flagrant. I was like, nah, that's fire.
That is super fire.
Fire.
My girl told me one the other day. She was like, I'm not gonna lie, I think he might be of the chi.
Of the
Chi. Like Chi man.
Ooh.
That's nice.
Okay.
I told her, I was like, oh, that's nice.
Okay. She took it back to, the islands.
Yo, I want to talk about that too.
Fish.
Yo, I think
Blade.
I think Chi man is way more disrespectful than Batiman.
I grew up on Batiman.
Yeah,
Bati
I used
boy.
to be like, yo, that nigga a bot.
Bati boy.
Yeah,
That's
but
what I didn't grow up on
Chichiman
Chichiman.
is crazy because look, this is the origin. Batiman, Bati is ass in patois. So Batiman, you an ass man, like you like put a nigga's ass and you like getting your ass. You know what a chichi is?
No.
A chichi is a termite.
A termite?
Yeah,
I don't get it.
cause it yam wood.
That's wicked.
That's a bar.
That's
I'm not gonna
wicked.
lie.
That's a bar.
That's
Yo,
a super bar.
I love when lingo is an actual bar. Like when you break down the lingo, it's a bar. It's not that. It's not a lot of lingo words though that are that.
Nah.
But that's fire.
That is super
No, that's
fire.
fire. That's
But
fire.
I think that's way more disrespectful. A nigga call you Chichiman, nigga call you Batiman, like, alright, whatever. Nigga call Chichiman, like, alright.
Nyam wood.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Nyam wood.
That's crazy.
Pussy wall. Chichiman is reckless. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that is.
Let's talk about a Chichi woman. Yeah, let's talk about a Chichi woman. This big bitch want niggas eating bananas out of batis.
Are you talking about Lizzo? I'm not gonna lie.
That fucking industry plant. How did she even get here? She can't sing. She can't rap.
She's
And
play, she
her
play
rap song
instruments.
was about everybody.
She play instruments.
She plays instruments.
Yeah. She's a flutist.
She's a flutist.
Yeah. I think that's how she started out.
So, a flutist who's not as aesthetically pleasing somehow climbs the ladder of the music industry.
That's the times of now.
No,
Just
it's
like
not the times
modeling,
of
they
now.
looking for big people and they looking for
not
people
the
with
times of now, bro.
disabilities and stuff like that.
It's not the times of now.
It is the
She's
times
not
of
fucking
now.
Ashley Madison.
I don't even know who that is.
Me neither. I don't think that's her name for real. I think I
What the
reference
fuck?
I referenced the brand, and I meant it's some woman. It's some plus size model. I forgot her name, but she ain't her. You know what I'm saying, like, how did she climb the music industry ladder? First of all,
Now she had a hit song. Now she was pushing for years and years and years and years and years and years, and it just blew up one day. That's how she got big. I think the one, I don't know what song it was. I don't listen to Lizzo's music, but she had a song that was like her big hit, and that song was out for like 6 years, something like that. She pushed it.
You know what I got a problem with? If it seems like I got a problem with Lizzo, I do. I do, nigga. You know what it is? Oh man, this guy likes to stir the pot, doesn't he? Fuck. You know, we have to properly conceptualize and understand body positivity.
Yeah, that shit is bullshit. Cause they like, I seen that people saying that having a diet section in a supermarket is fat phobic. How the fuck is that? What is fat phobic? Why would I want it? Cause first of all, this whole everything phobic thing, that doesn't make sense. Because what do you mean? I'm not ashamed of people that are fat, but you should want a healthier lifestyle. Like you're telling people, oh no, you shouldn't work out, or the doctor telling you.
How is this conducive to a prosperous and healthy lifestyle? What are you talking about?
People just want to be comfortable in their own skin and shit like that. But
so we should just, it's accepted because it's reality. But should we be comfortable enough for it to stay the same? That is where it comes. Should we be comfortable enough for something that shouldn't be to stay the same? It's not about acceptance. Acceptance don't really matter if it's reality. Nigga, you can accept it or not. Nigga, if you don't want to accept it, then you're not in reality. For real, for real. What you be talking about acceptance? You're fat. You're fat.
That's why I think it's important for people to get their children engaged in like sports and physical activities from a young age, because you have to be able to find the fun in fitness, because if you see it as a chore, you're never going to want to be in shape, you're never going to want to exercise. But if you're a kid and you learn how to play soccer really well, or you like playing soccer, or your friends play soccer, you're going to be more into doing that having an active lifestyle, having physical activity being a part of your lifestyle. If you grow up not having that your entire life, the majority of the time you're going to grow up being in a unhealthier physically and just unhealthier physically.
There are activities that you don't like doing. There are activities that you are restricted from participating in. And it's only because you're big as shit.
Yeah, like I seen there was some girl.
It's literally only because you big as shit. And you think it's something you don't like. No, it's just so hard for you to do it that you hate feeling like how you hate having that feeling when you try to do it. So you say, I don't like. No. You don't like how it feels when you do it. But it didn't occur to you that you should just change the way you are so it can correlate into how you feel. But no, we say, let's accept the way I look. Body positivity.
Yeah, I don't know.
A diet session is fat phobic.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Like, there's a lot of things that people, but
Come
I mean,
on now.
I think there's people that are overweight that are trying. They're like more sound
fucking
human beings
asinine.
than other people, but there's people that are. There's a spectrum to everything, and they're extremists when it comes to
the spectrum. Let's talk about the spectrum, because the same spectrum of motherfuckers that's saying is that the fat phobic, the same spectrum of all life matter niggas. Same spectrum of motherfuckers that said, I forgot what other point I had. But it's the same spectrum of niggas, though. Same spectrum.
I seen somebody talking about how, with all these movements, that majority of these people that are, like, super die hard and pushing those movements are actually people that are, like, neurodivergent and people that have autism. And with a lot of times when people have those types of mental
They all the way right.
situations.
They all the way to one side.
Yeah, because they finding something to identify with. So it's like, if this is gonna be my identity and this is what makes me feel like I'm human too, then I'm gonna go as hard as I can for this thing. So that's why their ideologies get misconstrued and doesn't make sense to the average person, because we're tapped into different areas and having different viewpoints, and they're just like, no, this is my thing and I'm gonna go hard for this thing.
OGs of that LGBT fight don't agree with you new niggas. Facts. I mean, I didn't heard many OGs of this LGBT shit speak on how shit is going now, and nah, they not fucking with a lot of the things that y'all are screaming needs acceptance or needs to be identified. Most of these motherfuckers don't know what's going on with this gender identity shit. They like, yo, I came into this, I just wanted people to accept me as gay. I don't know this he, they, she, we. They not really understanding of it. And neither are many heterosexuals and people of other, sexual orientations. But it's becoming too confusing, and it's also becoming a thing where motherfuckers literally want it in your face. They don't want acceptance. They want to be felt.
Okay.
Why you gotta force me to touch you if you already next to me? You already came on a train. You're already sitting next to me. We already operate as civilians and as what's it called? Citizens, you know what I'm saying, of this society or whatever. So why is it that now you want me to touch you? They going too far.
I think that
they going too far.
The point of it is to,
I ain't gonna lie, this is a dangerous.
The point of it is to normalize it to the point where it's not gonna be, there won't be as much outrage because they're trying to worry about like safety. Like I think that there is a certain,
I get the safety thing.
A certain limit.
I get the safety thing.
A certain limit to how much you should push it. But at the end of the day, if you make it so normalized that people don't even bat an eye at it, then there's never going to be a chance to be like, oh, somebody's going to beat me up because I'm transgender. Because even like,
I get that point. Okay,
yeah, I get that. That's really what it is.
I get that point.
Because sometimes they do go like it's a little too much for me, but I get that because
it's so they want it to be norm. They want the extreme to be normal.
Yeah,
but you don't have to make the extreme normal, right? Because the taboo has already been ingratiated into the status quo. So the taboo, or what was a taboo, right, is now the status quo, but we want to take it a step further to add these other things into the status quo. And it's like, what are we teaching the kids that don't know things yet?
I think the point is just that human beings are human beings and that everybody should be accepted for what they want to do in their life. But I just don't like that people are like, the only thing I don't really like about it is with the kids, they're like saying, I'm not going to tell my son that he's a boy or a girl. I'm going to let him decide. Like, you are born as a male. I'm not saying you have to push gender ideologies on them, but like there's people that are saying, oh, I don't even want my son doesn't my child doesn't have a gender when they're born, or like that doesn't make sense because when you're growing up you're gonna have to use male bathrooms and female bathrooms. Like there's different things. There's different things that you like. There's ground level foundational things that you have to.
Yo, we are the land of just being progressive, bro. It's sickening because we are progressive to a fault, and this type of shit don't need to be progressed. You know what? I take that. Maybe some things do need to be progressed, but
nah, I definitely understand where they're coming from with everything, but
yeah,
it's just a little too extreme at times, in my personal opinion. But you know, I really don't deal with that. With the transgender community that often, besides at work, because I work, there's certain houses where there's like a bunch of people that are have alternative lifestyles or whatever you want to call it, and I don't really have a problem with it as long as they're not trying to, I mean, they be like sexually harassing me a little bit, but it's not like to the point where I have to physically restrain anybody or anything like that. I don't really encounter that many people that are that live that lifestyle, to be honest. If I see them in the street, I see them and that's it. I don't really give a fuck. But some people are the opposite way. Some people like, I'm gonna go kill this nigga because blah, blah, blah.
Oh, okay. That's rough. Oh,
that's
yeah,
how
shout
it is.
out.
Like,
oh, yeah, rest in peace to that dancer. They killed the dancer. Bro, why y'all killing gay people because they gay? And I get that part of the fight because that shit's, it's so weird. Like, hate crimes are weird to me. Hate crimes are really weird, and I feel like Raised by a Demon I'm saying just a demon raised by a demon. Like, cause I don't understand who could raise a nigga that would want to commit a hate crime. Cause you have hate. It's literal hate in your blood for you to want to commit a crime against somebody because they have different life ideologies, like that aren't harming you too, right? If a nigga wanted to kill a certain politician because of his ideologies, it'll kind of be understandable if you're coming from a foreign part of the world and all of the violence that they've inflicted upon your side of the world or your community, wherever it is. You feel like, nah, I hate all American politicians. I want to because of what they stand for and how they treat people. And cool, you want to kill somebody for how they live in their life independently is crazy. Yeah. No impact on you. You have psychological issues. Facts. Rest in peace to that dancer who died. Cause that I heard that, I'm like, damn, like that's crazy. Like, people really still dying because they gay. Like, that's crazy.
That's the point of pushing it from a young age.
Yeah,
because you're obviously how they always say in school, raising the leaders of the future or some shit.
Just teach love, bro. You don't have to teach them. You don't have to.
That's part of love.
You don't have to. You don't have to do all of that shit. No. It's not part of love. Cause I don't hate gay people. I don't hate nobody.
But everybody's not.
I had to say I hate you in the script, and I had so much time connecting and remembering that line because it was one of the first lines in the script, and it was so I had to understand. I finally understood why I wasn't connecting with, and because it said I hate you. I was like, what type of man really says that? Nigga, if you hate somebody, you don't speak to them. You don't say it. I hate you. That's weird. Like, cause who you hating out here? That's so weird to me.
Do I hate somebody? I've hated people in my life. I don't know if
I
I hate
never
anybody
hated
right
nobody,
now.
bro.
Nah, those niggas.
Hate?
Yeah, hate. Hate, like, if you die, I don't want to give a fuck, nigga.
I hate you because if you die, I don't give a fuck?
Nah, like,
I could point out a nigga outside right now.
Nah, but it's like niggas I know very well, and if they died, I wouldn't give a fuck. Hate that nigga. Like, I know two niggas. I got Zoe one time trying to help somebody, and nigga spent off. That nigga could die. If I see that nigga, I'm not gonna kill him, but you heard? Hate that nigga.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I think New Yorkers will. A lot of New Yorkers can attest to this. If you've ever been bamboozled or hoodwinked in a financial aspect by someone who you deemed as a peer.
Not even as a peer. I got Zoe twice in my life. Both of them was my niggas I consider good friends.
Oh, man.
Niggas spent off.
I ain't gonna lie. Zone could give you a different type of animosity, bro.
Right, I hate them niggas. If I see them niggas,
I've never been Zoe though. Like,
I hope somebody do something to them.
I've never been Zoe to an extent where it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like really 200 here and 400. I ain't gonna lie. There's one nigga illegal business is a dirty game, bro. You just gonna have to toss it up to, all right, bro. I lost money.
When you play with the mic stand. Huh? Nah, I'm saying you playing with the mic, they could hear, like, that comes out in the audio.
My fault, y'all. My fault. But yeah, the amount of money that I've lost being ripped off, I wouldn't take it Zoe. Zoe, you lost thousands of dollars. If you were Zoe, you lost thousands.
Okay, then I wasn't Zoe.
I wasn't Zoe. I was
I've
ripped
lost
off.
Total, like,
I didn't receive the service for the money that I gave, or, you know, something along that lines. But Zoe means thousands of dollars to me.
Zoe is anything, nigga. It could be fucking $5. Yo, there was some nigga in my hood. I was at a party one time, and a nigga came up to me from my hood, and I knew he was from my hood, but it wasn't like I was cool with him. I never really talked to him before. I'd be like, yo, bro, I'm trying to get back to the hood. Like, I just need like $5 to pay for this cab. It's right outside. So I'm like, all right, cool. Gave him $5. I seen a nigga in the party later on. Still in the party. So I'm like, what the fuck? And then, actually, no, I didn't see him. My man told me, he's like, yo, you get that nigga $5? I was like, yeah. So, yo, you know this nigga was still in the party last night? I'm like, what you mean? He's like, yeah, this nigga was walking around talking about, yo, I asked mad niggas for $5. Blah, blah, look how much money I made tonight. That nigga's a bum. And I would When I found that out, I was so tight. I was like, yo, I wish that nigga was here right now. I would kill this nigga.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
With $5 though.
That's a nigga that could just go. He could go.
That's what I'm saying.
He
Like,
could
how
go.
much of a bum are you lying about having a cab outside? You from my hood, nigga. I'm gonna see you again.
You can
Fuck.
go, cause you weren't raised right, and it's gonna continue most likely. Nah,
Yeah.
you could get the fuck out of
You
it.
a dirty
Cause
nigga.
I was just telling my mans this about not fucking with a girl just cause of the type of baby pop she got, and my nigga, there's a level of dignity that if a man like there's a level of dignity that a man should always display through his actions, and if he lacks that, you shouldn't be anywhere near that nigga because he's dangerous. That nigga's dangerous. Because if you you lack enough dignity that you, and no pride, that you can really walk around a party and ask people, peers, for money while you don't necessarily need it, and also continue to show your face, you're dangerous. You're dangerous. Like, you will die for something way less than I would. So I can't. No. We can't even fuck with each other.
Yeah.
Like, I can't be around you because you'll die for some bullshit. You will die for some bullshit, like some nonsense. I'm not
your
going
brain
down
is not
for it.
functioning properly. You crash out
nah.
dummy doing shit like that. Like,
Yeah,
nigga, what?
nah.
Cause I remember I actually did see him in a party again. I was like, yo, what's up? Like, he's like, nah, bro. I told the cat come back. He told me some bullshit excuse. And I was looking at him like, alright, but I didn't know him that well to call him a liar. So I'm like, alright.
He's a liar.
But
He's a liar.
once again, I appreciate you guys for tuning in.
Yo, sorry for that last rollout, man. Yo,
This stupid nigga.
I wrote, yo. So, you know what I'm saying? It's usually my guys here. He's the executive producer, you know what I'm saying? He knows how to roll out. He knows how to do the graphics and all that.
Yo, hold on.
I'm an amateur.
I want to go back to the Lizzo thing. What's wrong with eating a banana out of pussy?
I ain't gonna lie, you can't be doing that. You can't be forcing niggas to eat no banana out of that. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Like, damn, I brought up the Lizzo shit with her eating a pussy, and I just talked about her weight. I'm a hater. I'm a hater. Oh well, lose that shit. The fuck, like you?
Oh,
Don't be
man.
out here pushing that. But at the same time, yeah, you can't be forcing people to do that. It's like it's on you as a boss to, have a comfortable work
I don't
environment
think that.
for the people that you employ.
Forcing it. But I was asking.
And
Is
also,
the
people
act-
felt coerced to do so because she was giving special favors and trips and things like that to the people who did participate.
That's definitely coercion, not sexual harassment and shit like that. But
She's out of here.
I know she's
out of
it's
here.
wrong.
She's an industry plant and she needs to go. Because why the fuck did
Don't
they
tell
bring
the
her
mic,
here?
Don't tell the mic.
My fault. I'm wild.
But no, I know that's wrong. But I'm saying, what's wrong with the act? Like the bananas. It's cool. That's not cool.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't got a problem with the act. I don't got a
Why?
problem with the act. But the act is definitely just the headline.
Yeah.
We have to put the act as the headline just because. Why the fuck
It's
did you have
crazy.
people doing that?
Yeah.
That's the question that will just innately come from reading that headline.
She's a freak.
Why would you have people doing that?
She's a
right?
nasty girl.
But in context, she's in the red light district in Amsterdam. Everything goes there.
At least it was healthy.
Everything goes there
was a
in the
healthy
red
snack.
light district. They say in the red light district there's you know what I'm saying? There's niggas jacking off in the street, on the sidewalk. Yeah. Like lots of crazy shit, I guess. Knock on the door for a whorehouse. I don't know. Glory holes and shit like that.
That's a fact.
But yeah, Lizzo's out of here. Get out of here.
But
Nah, shout out Lizzo.
Just like Lizzo's out of here, we are out of here. Appreciate you guys for tuning in again
They
to
got
the
balls.
Straw Man Podcast.
They got balls.
Shout out to the LGBT community.
Said just like Lizzo, we're out of here.
Shout out to the shout out to everybody. So it's all love. Catch y'all next time.